Welcome back to 80s Comics. Is everybody ready for fun? Does the prospect of Conan getting pissed drunk, teleported into another dimension, and hooking up with wizard babes sound appealing to you? If not, then you're watching the wrong show. Because that's what 80s Comics is all about, and that's certainly what this issue of Conan the Barbarian is all about. But you know, there's that one person that didn't raise their hand when I asked if everybody was ready for fun, because they're like, no, you don't take this seriously enough. You know what? You deserve to be crushed by Jason the Wheeled Warriors. The rest of us are going to have fun laughing at your squashed body writhing on the ground. Well, talking about how awesome issue 146 of Conan the Barbarian is. Look at him. Oh, he's not having much fun. Actually, he's not. Conan is sad. This is from May of 1983, by the way. Maybe he couldn't buy Return of the Jedi tickets. Conan is sad because he's been in this city for 8 days. And he's on his 10th flagon of ale. That's a lot of ale. He's probably bloated. Maybe he needs to pee. But he's embarrassed to get up and make his way. Maybe he doesn't know where the bathroom is. That looks like a pretty awesome bar. None of these people are social distancing. And they're all going to die from STDs. But whatever. Not Conan, because he's just going to sit there, drunk, and then he kind of falls over. And this guy starts insulting him. And I love this frame. Like, this sums up this whole issue of Conan. Capably penciled, by the way, by the incredible John Buscema. Conan just tosses him. That's a great panel. He crashes into the table. And there's a stupid Bubblegum ad. Following the Bubblegum ad, we get a bar fight. I love bar fights. Not so much in real life, but in comic books, they're great. Isn't that great? Look at that. Bar fight. It's like a proper brawl. And Conan's about to get arrested, but hold up now. I got to point this out to you. These two mysterious ladies teleport him into another dimension, and he's so drunk he doesn't even notice. He doesn't even move. He doesn't even look up. You mean he has other talents besides drinking himself into a stupor? This is just hilarious, because they end up giving Conan a flagon of magic ale that sobers him up. Sometimes we just call that water, but you know. Issue 146 is a pretty big departure from some of the classic Conan adventures. It's not very Conan-ish in a way, but on the other hand, it's really funny. This is a really funny issue. It's actually one of my favorite Conans. So, like, he's maybe only half wasted here. He grabs her, and then like the one girl drag. So these are 3 wizard girls that we quickly learn. And this part's great. It's like they leave him with that one. You're feeling sober enough, aren't you, Conan? This book's for kids, right? Sober enough for what? I don't even remember her name. You heard Estragone. Now, what can I do to convince a big, handsome fellow like you to do something? Why don't you try this? But we don't know what he's doing, do we? It's all off panel here. She says it's very convincing, though, whatever it is that he's doing. Just have to use your imagination. She walks in on them doing whatever it is that they're doing. Once again, use your imagination. But these are wizard ladies, and maybe they're up to they're no good. You know, you can't trust wizard girls from another dimension. So they're leading him somewhere, and they fight these monsters, and one thing leads to another. They actually end up, they're trying to rob another wizard, but I want to show you this panel, which is just, it's like one of my favorite Conan panels of all time. That one. Isn't that the greatest panel in a Conan the Barbarian that you've ever seen? And he does a wench drop. I love it when Conan drops the word wench. It's so inappropriate and so Conan. I'll have a wench for every day of the year and every night. 1983. We get magic, we get action, we get Conan crushed with an instantaneous 10-beer hangover. This is a great, just comic interlude in the Conan the Barbarian series. And there's a really sweet ad for Star Wars Jedi Arena on the back cover. Notice how small the game is compared to Luke Skywalker, because the game's actually not that good. But this issue of Conan the Barbarian is excellent. It's a lot of fun. Like, This is everything that we like about Conan without it being very Conan-ish. Like, he doesn't actually save anyone. He doesn't really even defeat anything. He just gets drunk, stumbles about the issue, and we love him for it. And it's really funny. Another thing that's funny is that the cover is very misrepresentative because at no point is Conan actually in charge of anything. The three girls totally run the entire show. And it's a lot of fun. The ending is hilarious. Add this one to your collection. If you're looking for a good, cheap Conan, I picked this one up for a whopping $1. Worth every penny. It's worth $1.03. Conan the Barbarian, issue 146. Highly recommended by 80scomics.com.